Dharma has a remarkable attribute of endurance. It waits patiently until the moment is suitable and then goes out to set things right. However, this tenacity is frequently viewed as a weakness by the improperly thinking persons and is taken for granted. It is only when Dharma reveals its full power that people understand their ignorance, but it is too late for them. Such a blunder was done by King Shishupal, who took Sri Krishna's patience for granted and bought in his own doom. Shishupal was the son of Damghosa and Shusravta of Chedi Empire. Shrutashrava was indeed the sister of Vasudev and Kunti, and Bhagwan Krishna's aunt. At the time of birth, Shishupal was born with 4 hands and 3 eyes, but it was prophesied that the extra 2 hands and the 3rd eye would vanish when the one who was destined to slaughter Shishupal would hold him on his lap. Shrutashrava, few days after Sri Krishna killed Kans, he called upon his aunt and brought the youngster Shishupal into his lap, and took the child Shishupal onto his lap. Immediately the hands and the 3rd eye vanished. Shusravta encourages Sri Krishna to be gracious and forgive all the errors Shishupal would do and not kill him. Sri Krishna pledges his aunt that he would forgive Shishupal's 100 mistakes but not one over that number. After becoming the king of Chedi, Shishupal befriends Jarasandha and Rukmi, who were arch-foes of Sri Krishna. Rukmi planned his sister Rukmini to be married off to Shishupal for a strong political link, but fails as Sri Krishna carries his love to Rukmini and they both get married. Since then, Shishupal's animosity increases against Sri Krishna. After few years, Yudhishthir staged the renowned Rajasuya Yagna at Indraprastha and invited all the kings of the land for the auspicious rite. On the final day, Yudhishthir decides to felicitate Sri Krishna as a distinguished guest of the Yagna. Though all of them enthusiastically accept, Shishupal, who was among the invitees, instantly protests this and begins condemning Sri Krishna. With arrogance, he attacks Sri Krishna as the one who is not deserving of any attention. All are outraged by this harsh attitude of Shishupal and much more surprised because Sri Krishna was quietly listening to the ridiculous speech of Shishupal. In the court, Shishupala kept on abusing Sri Krishna for being born in a low caste and a cowherd and also a coward, as he was not even answering back to his statements. When Bhishma, who was present in the court, condemns Shishupal, he assaults Bhishma also. That was the 100th sin which Shishupal committed, and Sri Krishna recognizes that it is a time to break his silence and act. Sri Krishna then adds to Shishupal that he was patient to his insults not because he called him coward, but because of his commitment dedicated to his aunt. Sri Krishna then says that since Shishupal had done his 100th fault, he deserved death sentence now, as it is as horrible as committing a sin to tolerate evil beyond a point. Thus speaking, Sri Krishna sends his Sudarshan Chakra and kills Shishupal in just seconds. Sri Krishna sends out a very vital lesson that being calm and patient is not cowardice, but the force of the good. The evil may speak, insult, behave and criticize the good, but can never take it for granted. Tolerance is excellent but not beyond a limit, and in some point of time, the bad need to be taught a lesson. Moral of tale: tolerance may be characterized as will totally accepting a thing which is not loved by the person. One of the finest attributes of man is tolerance, and to be tolerant also signal towards a nice quality and style of the person. Intolerance is not healthy for health, intellect and for the society. Intolerance attracts issues in life, disrupted the mental concentrates, even may be harmful for everyone. Mind and soul are also affected eventually. This is it for today's video. Hope you liked it and don't forget to hit the subscribe button. See you in the next video.